Hi, welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Paul Lisnick. If you are somebody or know somebody who is suffering from visual impairment, of course, there's lots of different opportunities available for you to help with that situation, to make life a little bit easier. And I want you to meet one organization that is there to make sure life is easier for you. Meet Luke Scriven. He's the Assistive Technology Manager for the Chicago Lighthouse, located not only downtown, but also in Glenview. Luke, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
And the truth is, if somebody is impaired visually, there's degrees of that, but life can go on in many ways just as normal.
It really can. There's a number of different things which people can do to make their lives better, easier. And at the Sandy Forsyth Assistive Technology Center in Glenview, we have a number of different tools which are designed to assist people with visual impairment carry out their activities of daily living. And unless you have looked into those tools, you don't really know they exist. And so we are a great resource where people can come and see all the different things which exist to help people out.
Andy, I noticed that big Chicago accent you've got there. And now, in terms of levels of impairment or the kinds of skills people need help with, are you able to sort of categorize that?
Certainly, yes. In terms of levels of impairment, there is a wide range. And so some people have minor vision loss. They can do a lot of things, but just need a little bit of assistance. And then some people are totally blind, and obviously, their vision isn't there, so they need more assistance and more technologies. So it could be anything in between there. And there is, a technology for everybody. The types of things which people often struggle with are things like reading, writing, watching television, cooking, and all sorts of things like that. And the nice thing is there is a device for pretty much every occasion and every person.
Well, let's at least have an example of one. We'll play show and tell. Sure. You have a device there.
Yes.
And if you turn it around, it's sort of when I looked at it, I sort of said, wow, this is sort of like the mega magnifying glass.
Yes, it's exactly what it is. It's an electronic magnifier. This is a handheld version, and we can zoom in and make things real large if we need to. And we can also change the color of things for better contrast.
Because for some people, the contrast is what's critical.
Oh, exactly, yeah. So this is a very useful tool. Take it out to a restaurant and read a menu, take it to a store, look at price labels, all sorts of things like that.
And they come in different sizes.
Yep, this is a fairly small one. They come in large desktop sizes. They come smaller than this if you want something to put in your pocket, so everything that you need. Yep.
So, and thank you for that. So we think of other kinds of devices. My mind is, if I'm visually impaired, I go right to glasses. You're wearing glasses. I wear them when I'm not on the air. But are there various things you do with glasses that assist?
There are electronic glasses. They started to come out recently. So wearables is a big buzzword in technology, and it's no different in assistive technology. So there are various forms of electronic glasses which you can put on, and they'll allow you to zoom in on things. You can enhance the contrast of things, and you can use them for going to a sports game, going to a museum, watching television, all sorts of different things like that.
So as you meet with different people who are, I'm sort of curious, I'm guessing here, you probably have people who, if they're first diagnosed with this or first experiencing the impairment, they might be pretty depressed.
Sure.
And I'm curious to see what kind of change somebody goes through when they start off in one place and then they see you guys, life changes.
It can be pretty astounding, really great for us and for them. A lot of it is people realizing that it's not the end. There are things to help them, and they can do the things that they want to be able to do. They just have to make small adaptations. Now, the first stage is that person coming to terms with their vision loss, and that can be the hardest stage. But once they have accepted it and they're ready to look into things which can help, then we are there for them every step of the way.
When I think about the services you provide, obviously there is the training if they're getting devices, but even prior to that, there is evaluation. You're part of all that kind of process.
That's a very important part of the process. So you can't just go into a store and pick out an assistive technology and it can do what you want. You really need to find out what your goals are and what technologies can best meet those goals. So when people come to the Sandy Forsyth Assistive Technology Center, they sit down with a specialist and we talk about what their goals are, what their technological skills are, how they feel about technology and things like that, and then we try and match them with a device that can meet all of their goals. And sometimes people might end up with more than one device, so you just have to talk it out and figure it out.
Is your service, are they open to everybody? I mean, if somebody sort of just needs glasses, I mean, are they likely to find their way to you, or are you sort of like, nah, it needs to be a little more severe?
Yeah, we do. Theoretically, we could do that, but we are really focusing on the low vision side of things. So generally, somebody who is visually impaired will be referred to us, and they can start off in our low vision clinic.
Okay, check them out, chicagolighthouse.org. That's for fun. Thanks for being with me. Luke Scriven, the Assistive Technology Manager at the Chicago Lighthouse. Check them out. They do good work. I'm Paul Lisnick. Bye.